I'm Brenda Croft. I'm from the Gurindji Malyan Mutpara people. I'm here today to talk about a wonderful painting by one of my favourite artists, Emily Kame Kngwarreye. This painting, Alagura, Too Dry, is from Emily's mid-period of her quite short career of a decade, and it's very characteristic of her work. Emily Kame Kngwarreye was an incredible woman from a very small community in Central Australia called Utopia. Her people were the Anmatyerre Alagura people. She was the leading artist from that community, but also an incredible personality as well, someone who touched everyone she met. She was a woman small in stature but huge in personality, and the impact that she had on contemporary Indigenous art during her lifetime was incredible, was profound, not just within Australia but also internationally. Emily was very much a free spirit. She followed the beat of her own drum, if you like. She was a very senior woman in that community. She was also a bit of an anomaly. She was not married, she hadn't had children, and so within kinship networks within that community, that was seen as a little bit of an outsider, and perhaps that also gave her the freedom to act and create work that was incredibly individualistic, even though it was drawing on ancient ancestral stories that had been handed down for thousands of generations. The reason why I'm so drawn to this painting is because of the complexity with the layering, the stippling of the dots, the acrylics that she's used, and she's used them in a very subtle form. If you look at the work, you have a sense of wanting to fall into it in a way. I often think of Emily's work as being, as she described it, she said it's everything. It's Alagura, meaning the whole lot. So there wasn't a way that it could be simply described. It encompassed everything about her obligations within her cultural community. This painting has almost a three-dimensional aspect to it for me. It's not simply a two-dimensional work canvas hanging on a wall. If you look at it, you have a sense of being above Emily's country, flying over that, looking down into that country, being under that country, everything that was a representation of who she was as an Anmatyerre Alagura woman.